Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Bitcoin and where I'm thinking that we're going right now in the price of Bitcoin. It could be bearish and it could be bullish. I got a case that looks like it could go either way. We could look at both of those charts, and I want to show you guys the total two of which is the altcoin market cap excluding Bitcoin, so we could take a look at that and see if there's going to be any type of growth in our altcoins for this upcoming month. Right now we're in the last couple days of September, and everyone says, September is kind of a bearish month for crypto, so let's hope that most of the bearishness is over. So before we get into that, first thing I want to say is the Telegram group is going to be free for 3 more days. After that, I'm going to have to set it up somehow where you guys will have to pay to get into that thing, because it's going to be dope, and I'm going to be providing a lot more value in there, giving some trading setups and stuff like that. Also, if you don't have a ledger, get yourself a ledger. As you know, the Kucoin exchange was hacked, and also I want to talk a little bit about that so we can get into that, because some of the projects that were involved with the Kucoin exchange hacked kind of surprised me and their response to the hack, and we'll take a look at that as well. So first things first, let's look at the Bitcoin chart right here. This is Bitcoin USDC on Binance, and right here I'm seeing that the price is starting to move up a little bit, which is great. I'm like, okay, I have some resistance lines and some support lines set up in here, and the lowest that I want to see the price go and still kind of be bullish is about like 9,100. I would say 9,000. No, 8,500 is the lowest, but just kind of holding around this area right here in this channel. If Bitcoin could hold at least in this channel, then it could be pretty bullish depending on what the market does. Everybody's saying, okay, when the stimulus comes, there's going to be more money coming into the market, and there probably will be more money coming into the market. And as far as the stimulus goes, like, it's just a matter of time. Like the US has to do a stimulus. Like, people are suffering, they know it, so eventually they have to come to a deal. That's why they won't just drop negotiations forever. They're gonna come to a deal sooner or later. We're just gonna have to see what that deal is gonna be, and as soon as that deal happens, it's gonna get people excited about the market. So I'm not too worried about the stock market and how that correlation has been happening with Bitcoin and the crypto market anymore, because I feel like eventually they have to do some type of stimulus just to help out the people, just like they did the first time. And I'm not really like, I'm like, I use my TA, but I don't consider myself a TA guru or anything like that. But the reason why I have this target up here for Bitcoin at like 13,000 is because I'm looking and I'm seeing kind of maybe, and if you're into TA, tell me if you see this, because I don't see this on anybody's chart except for mine. And that's this complex head and shoulders idea right here. Now, if this is the first shoulder, second shoulder, head, then that means this price would have to go up to right here if this is a complex head and shoulder. Now, this is the daily chart, so we can see how long it will take us to get here, maybe pushing into October. So this is a bullish case that I'm looking at. If this plays out, and I'm thinking, okay, it could be pretty bullish for Bitcoins and for the whole market in the upcoming future. If this is this head and shoulders idea, this complex head and shoulders idea, and the target would just be right here to the top of this shoulder, and if it hits the top of the wick, then up here like almost at 14,000, hopefully we can cross that. So that's my bullish idea for this. The bearish idea would be, and another thing about this bullish idea is you have this momentum and stuff going up, and the price is kind of staying flat a little bit. So hopefully there's some divergence on there, and hopefully we start getting a move up in Bitcoin so we can see the altcoins pump. So tell me what you guys think about that idea. The bearish idea is that we break through this 10,500 line and we come right here to this 10,100 line, and we don't hold up there. And if we don't hold up there, like I said, 9,000, 8,700. If we don't hold 8,700 or 8,500, then that's crazy. But there's a lot of resistance. There's a lot of trading going on in these zones right here. So hopefully they hold up. We'll see what happens with the whole market, and we'll see what happens. So TA doesn't tell you the future. It just gives you an idea, and you can come up with a plan and have a strategy. What am I going to do if it goes up? What am I going to do if it goes down? You get what I'm saying? If it goes up, you might see, if it starts pumping up too crazy, then you're going to see some downside for the altcoins, because people will be jumping out of their altcoins. Traders will be jumping out of their altcoins into Bitcoin. So keep in mind, if it goes down, let's erase that. If it goes down, then of course people are going to be getting stopped out, and when they get stopped out, they usually get stopped out into a stable coin. Looking at the total too, so we're kind of flagging right now. Hopefully this is a 30-minute chart. Let me go to the 4-hour chart. So on the 4-hour chart right here, it's looking kind of good. So there's some resistance here, and there's some resistance here. So hopefully we can get into above 129 billion, and if that happens, then we can see some more upside for the altcoins. If this thing bounces and starts to come back down, then that means that the alts are bleeding, and that's not good for our pockets. So what do you guys think is going to happen? Do you guys think we're more in a bullish market, or do you guys think we're more in a bearish market? You know what? Let's go to the fear and greed index, because y'all be lying. Fear and greed index. Let's look at the sentiment of the markets. Where is it at? 43. So we're in fear. So buy the fear. Like I said, this thing could still drop lower before we go back up. This is kind of more neutral to me. It's not too far left. So we'll see what happens in the next coming days going on with that. So let's talk about the Kucoin hack real quick and my thoughts on some of these projects, and mainly not really what happened with Kucoin, because in the last couple of videos I was actually telling you guys, hey guys, guess what? It's been too long since an exchange got hacked. You should probably buy a hardware wallet. Like, I remember saying that. I don't remember exactly what video. I'm like, every so often a major exchange gets hacked and reminds us that, hey, look, we shouldn't keep our money on exchanges. And sometimes, like in the case of Binance, nothing was affected, and sometimes, like in the case of Mt. Gox, that people lose their money. So depending on the strength of the exchange, then but you don't want to have to worry about that stuff. Me, I only put money on the exchange when I'm trading it, and then I take it off. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to leave it on there. Pay the fees, man. It's not that much to move your money from the exchange onto your hardware wallet. Get a hardware wallet. They're not that expensive. So luckily Kucoin is saying that all the money is okay, and you can see that they said Kucoin hack is the 4th biggest hack in history, and it's not. I think it's the 3rd, because I actually tweeted something, and if you're not following me on Twitter, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. But I actually tweeted this right here. So all these coins right here got hacked, right? You got Ample4, Cardia Chain. They got 30% of the circulating supply. Like, come on. If you're a project and you do a deal with an exchange and you give the exchange 30% of your circulating supply, if 30% of your circulating supply is in one wallet on this exchange, with 14% of the circulating supply of these other coins, 25% of the circulate. Like, what? Like, this doesn't even make sense to me. Like, why does Kucoin have so much amount of these coins, especially Orion Protocol, 42%? Why do they have so much of the supply of this coin in one wallet? Like, come on, guys. And then a lot of these coins are saying, look, my AKRO, I understand that the things got stolen, but they just paused the whole blockchain. Now, I would say, now, luckily, they're still centralized. In the long run, they have to completely switch over. Now, a lot of these coins, like, we're in DeFi, but we're early. A lot of them haven't even got to the official governance, and if they don't have governance, then they are centralized. If they don't have a governance token where people are voting to see what happens, then they are centralized. That's why a lot of these coins literally just voided the tokens. Like, what? Like, the United States can't even do that. Like, hold on, you guys just, they literally just forked the coin and came out with new coins. And I'm like, so if the coin did that, if that was a decision that they decided to do, then it's kind of worrisome about some of these coins, in my opinion, just looking at the whole DeFi thing. And every time something like this happens, like a hack or something like that, or a major price drop goes on DeFi, it reminds me where we're at and where we're at as far as the governance goes. And a lot of these projects are not decentralized as we are going through this. So Ocean Protocol was actually one of the coins that they started dumping, and they really didn't do much about it. But a lot of projects actually fork the coins and stuff like that. So think about that if you're in one of those projects. Also, they said the reason why I said it's the number 3 hack, because right here at the bottom you can see this is only including the ERC20 part. They also got away with 3 Bitcoin wallets, a Litecoin wallet, an XRP wallet, XLM, Tether, Velo, and then so it was 275 million in total. What, Kucoin? Like, what? That doesn't even make sense. That does not even make sense to me. Like, all that money on one, like, in a hot wallet? All that in a hot wallet? You had, if I was Orion Protocol, I'm just like, bruh, you had 42% of the supply of our tokens in a hot wallet? That's something that nobody's talking about. You guys need to think about that. So, this just reminds us where we're at. Like I said, make sure you get yourself a hardware wallet. Keep your crypto safe. Even a paper wallet. If you don't have money to get a hardware wallet right now, get yourself a paper wallet. Get yourself a cell phone wallet, whatever. Some type of decentralized wallet where you hold your coins. That's why Uniswap is so popular, because you keep your coins on your wallet and you can trade them that way. So, let me know what you guys think. Is Bitcoin going down or is Bitcoin going up? What do you guys think is going on with this whole Kucoin thing? Am I tripping? Or are they tripping? They can't just be voiding our money and then, flipping it back around. That doesn't really make much sense to me. But I figure they're just trying to protect people and they're trying to make it happen. So they're trying to do what it do. We'll see how these things recover. We are so early. At the end of the day, this has to make me happy, because it just reminds me also that we are so early. Like and subscribe, turn on post notifications. Till next time, peace.